Check 1 2 1 2.
Good evening, Burris Laboratory School. Welcome to our Spring 3 through 5 concert. I'm Elizabeth Oley Davis. I am the string teacher. And on the floor here are all 44 or however many there are third graders who are going to delight you with some of our favorite tunes. What you're not seeing right now is the amazing job they did learning to read notes this semester. But because of all the stands that we would need and all the time to get all that on and off, we just memorized a few key things for you. So we're going to start off with one of our favorite warm-ups, a D scale using Mississippi Hot Dog. And they're super far away, so I'm going to remind the students to make sure you're watching with me, okay? I'm going to give you a fist for every new note. I'm going to watch my bow hand for Mississippi Hot Dog. Got it, guys? All right. The show will begin with the D major scale. Enjoy. Next tune is hot cross buns, cold cross buns, hot cross buns. We made up a story. The hot cross bun came out of the oven, and it was delightful. It was perfect for eating. But then we got to chatting with our relatives at a party, and then it got cold, and it's very, very sad. But then we put it in the microwave, and it's happy and edible again. So this is hot cross buns, cold cross buns, hot cross buns. And what the students are learning are, the cellos are learning to use their second finger, and the violins and violas are learning to put their second finger in a different position, which is hugely important for next steps. So hot cross buns, cold cross buns, and note the sad faces during cold cross buns. I love a good story where everybody lives happily ever after. So our last tune is Ode to Joy, and this is a favorite of ours, and so we hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for your support of the third grade. They have come a long way this year. They come to me at the end of the day, but even so, we still get a lot done, even though we have a lot of energy, like go home energy. But they have done an outstanding job this year, and I'm super proud of them. Okay, we are back on board with fourth grade strings. We've recently had some really excellent compositions come out, and one of these compositions is this beautiful book of fiddle tunes. And so we have started to learn some of these fiddle tunes. We're going to play two of them this evening for you. The first one is called Sideways Salamander, and I did say that on purpose with that rhythm because you'll hear that rhythm from them. It's the opposite of Mississippi Hot Dog, which I'm sure you are probably tired of. I apologize. But, so we're going to play Sideways Salamander, and we're going to play it two different ways. We're going to play all of us on the melody, and then we've got our low string folks that are going to play the harmony the second time through. Enjoy. And our second and final number is called Campfire Night. And again, she uses the rhythm of the words to help us learn the rhythm of the song. So we're going to play this one 3 times through. First time we're going to introduce you to the melody. The second time we'll introduce you to the harmony, and then we're going to break into parts so it'll sound really cool together.
Good evening. My name is Olivia Pello. I am one of our co-directors for our 4th and 5th grade bands, the other being Mrs. Michaela Medeiros. You won't see her until we have the 3 through 5 choir up here, so you have to wait for her. I apologize. So I originally had intended to start off kind of introducing the 4th grade band and talking about how much work they've put in. But about 3 minutes before the performance, almost the entire ensemble decided that then was a good time to say, hey, I don't have any of my music. Happy teaching, right? Happy May. So unfortunately, we are not going to play our second piece. There's just no way that they have it even close to memorized. However, our first piece that we've been preparing for a while, I think we can scrape by. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Our first and only piece, unfortunately, will be 3-Note March. For those of you who have been to this concert before, you've probably heard that song before. It's been kind of a fan favorite for our bands. There's not a lot of rep out there for bands that are this young because not a lot of schools have bands that are this young. So without further ado, we will be playing our one and only piece, 3-Note March. Let's hear it for the 4th grade improv band.
right, calling Mr. Jackson if he's in around. Can you go grab a folder for me in the 4th grade room, please? And it's for a second violin, probably, yeah. It has, yeah, I won't name their names. Okay, we are getting ready to play for you in the 5th grade string class, and we have invited some students who are working really hard in the 4th grade class and in the 3rd grade class. We have a fabulous youth orchestra in town, and some of these students have been playing in youth orchestra. Some of them have been taking private lessons, and so we thought we would fill out the orchestra with some additional friends from other classes. So please welcome our 3rd through 5th grade, advanced 5th grade orchestra to the stage. So we also have something very special here in town. We have a living composer in our midst, and we have programmed a piece by him for our middle school. Last week, if you were here, you heard the middle school play a piece that he composed, and this week we hear another piece composed by the same person. And I'm not sure where he is, but Mr. Jay Coles, could you wave at us from somewhere? I'm not sure. He's in the back corner. Please welcome composer Jay Coles. And it is really something special to have a living composer in your community, and we're so blessed that he wrote several things that are dedicated to us here at Burris, and this is one of those things. This piece that we're going to start with is called End Game, and it describes the end of a tense game, such as chess. Like you're going and suddenly you're in checkmate. Oops. Okay, or suddenly you miss that spot in checkers where it's set up perfectly for the person to jump back and forth. So we have music arriving, and so we're going to start Endgame as soon as we are finished with the passing out. Keep going. There we go. Okay, that's it. All right, so here we go, Endgame. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Second tune would have been great last year on April 8th. It's called Eclipse. It's such a great memory, though. I love to relive it. So our last number is Eclipse, and it's kind of a rock tune, so it's really fun. And we have some solo opportunities. There's a solo section in every part, and 3 of the cellos decided that it was for them. So we're going to hear in the order Helen Fan first, then we'll hear Emrys Donnelly, and finally we'll finish up with Brisbane Wilhite on the cello solos. And please enjoy this awesome little tune. Here's Eclipse.
right, as our wonderful percussionists are getting set up, which should take them hopefully not too much longer, the 5th grade band that is before you and is off to the side, slightly just shifted, is going to play 3 different pieces for you. I'll take time to explain each one so that students have time to prep. But for this first one, we are going to be playing our, what we would call middle school warm-ups. So essentially, these kiddos next year are going to be in middle school, and we thought the best way to ease them into that transition is for them to know the warm-ups. That's kind of like day 1. So we thought, you know what, we'll cover them for the first week, and then after that, they're on their own. So we have also decided that myself and one of our student helpers will be, Finn, will be the ones playing snare and bass drum because we can't fit 8 to 9 percussionists on a snare drum or a bass drum. And I would love for them to not have to fight over it. So our percussionists over here are on drum pads, which are quieter, but they're a great bunch. So I feel that you will still be able to hear them quite well. So without further ado, we're going to be playing our middle school warm-ups. So as simple as that warm-up may seem, throughout that, students are focusing on skipping notes, not necessarily just stepping from one note to the next. And then on top of that, we've expanded their range to include a full scale, which is pretty impressive for this age, especially for brass, because they're using primarily air to get up to those higher notes. I'm sure you could kind of hear it, because sometimes you miss that note and you fall right back down that ladder. But they have been doing a great job with that, and I'm very excited to see what will happen day 1 of 6th grade or middle school band with these students. So if you thought that piece was weird, our next piece is going to be significantly weirder. It's titled as National Emblem. It's a march. Specifically, it is one of the middle school band marches that they played at ISMA. It is an incredibly difficult march for this young, but we wanted to start exposing them to these ideas so that it doesn't just hit them in the face day 1 and they get scared. So here's the thing about marches. They're really hard. Like really, really hard. And these students, when they first got the music, were pretty upset with Mrs. Medeiros and myself. But they, over time, warmed up to it. So we're only going to play a small excerpt of this because you will quickly realize that what the saxophones are playing are different from the clarinets, and what the clarinets are playing are different from the trumpets, and what the trumpets are playing are different from the French horns, and what the French horns are playing are different from the trombones, and what the trombones are playing are different from the percussionist. That's a lot for adults to do, let alone somebody in the 5th grade. So it may sound like a jumbled mess, but know that it is very refined from where we started. So I hope that you enjoy our little snippet of National Emblem. Again, I know that did not sound like much, but that was a lot of work for these students. I am incredibly impressed that they were able to understand how marches work conceptually, let alone actually put together an excerpt and perform it. So without further ado, we are going to move on to our 3rd piece, which is a Chinese folk song. So it's very different from what you would hear in a traditional band setting. Specifically in this piece, we have worked hard for a dynamic shift. So if it sounds like all of them kind of got scared for a portion, they're not. They're just experimenting with dynamics, okay? We're gonna go from a much louder dynamic to a much quieter dynamic. So I hope that you can hear that very clearly because they've been working very hard on it. So again, without further ado, Silver Moon Boat. We greatly appreciate it. Please give us a couple moments to clear this stage so that we can get all of 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade up here, all right? All right, folks. Percussion, let's start moving as quickly as possible. We are going to move all of this up against this back wall. Or you can take it with the dogs too. Whatever it is, let's make it quick. Huh? No, what I did is maybe what you do, like, start pushing it with stands and chairs.
While we're waiting for our final grand finale number with all of our students singing their tunes, I just wanted to thank all of you for coming out, for your incredible support throughout this year, and also thank the people in charge of the money. Our administration never says no, so we are really, really blessed with the opportunities that they give us and the students to just have all the musical opportunities. It's so great for brain development. It's so great for learning how to work in a community, in a small group. And so we're just so grateful that they give us the opportunity to bring whatever possible to the students. So big thank you to the administration. Also big thank you to our Burris broadcast team for their fabulous live streams that keep coming. So nice for us to keep in touch with people who are further afoot. And so we really appreciate those people very much. And then finally, at the end of the concert, if we could stay seated until all the students are off the stage and back at their homerooms, you can pick them up at their homerooms, and that'll make things flow a little bit easier. Thank you so much, and here's the next step.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mrs. Trenhill Medeiros. I'm the K-5 general music teacher here at Burris Elementary. First of all, thank you all for coming out tonight. We really, really do appreciate your support and your presence here at our concerts. It means the world to our students, and it means the world to our music faculty and Yeah, it's a wonderful way to celebrate our evening. I would also like to give a special thank you to our admin, Burris Broadcast, our custodial staff, and all of the wonderful teachers who have come in this evening to help us with the concert and the preparation for it. We truly could not do it without them. This year, our 3rd through 5 combined choir theme is a celebration of music through and through, with the love of music to start us off, and the importance of practice and all of our scales and arpeggios, as you will see in our program. And then finally, the celebration of the performance of music. So, without further ado, our 3rd through 5 combined choir.
Born to make music, we were
Thank you all again for coming tonight. Just another reminder, please stay seated until we get all students off the stage and back to their homerooms. Thank you so much.